By whom is Turkey competing with in Africa? According to G0 Media, the biggest threat to Turkey's activities in Africa is France. France is most concerned about Turkey's position in West Africa. French President Emmanuel Macron has directly said that Turkey is spreading hatred against the French in Africa. In the French media, Erdogan's visit to Africa highlighted the drone trade more than the general trade. A report by France 24 calls into question Turkey's economic activities in Africa. Because the Turkish currency lira is weak enough now, inflation has taken a deadly turn. There are also questions about the transparency of the country's banking sector. In this situation, how much interest can be made in the Turkey-Africa summit in Istanbul in December? Federico Donnelly of the University of Genoa in Italy says that every time Turkey holds a summit with Africa, it brings forward new Turkish policies. Now the new aspect that the Turks are emphasizing is security. By selling drones, the Turks are able to negotiate with African countries. This is because Turkish drones are more efficient than Western drones. These drones are providing great benefits for the security of African countries. Istanbul-based journalist Basin İnan says Erdogan's visit to Africa is causing more discussion in Europe than in Turkey. The controversy in the European media is almost unheard of in Turkey. Although the change in Turkey's Africa policy started before Erdogan, everyone is giving credit to Erdogan in this regard. Turkey wants to focus on importing LNG from Nigeria to give a stronger foundation to Turkey's energy resources. As much as this issue has not been highlighted, there is more talk about selling drones than that. Nigerian development consultant Nazim Animashawn does not think Turkey wants to replace anyone in Africa. He says Turkey wants to make a separate place for itself. Turkey wants to move towards stronger diplomacy, where African countries will also benefit themselves in partnership with Turkey. For example, Nigeria wants to find a market for its LNG, where Turkey has come forward to invest in Nigeria's gas infrastructure, while Western oil companies seek to reduce their activities. Turkey seeks to establish itself right there. Turkish journalist Basin İnan says the upcoming Africa summit in Istanbul could easily fall below other issues. Because there are many more issues around Turkey, including Syria, Russia, Iraq, Iran, Greece. These are issues that could come to the fore at any time, and the media can give more importance than Africa. Even if no major issues are raised in Turkey, the Africa summit may not be a big headline in the Turkish media. Turkey's Africa policy is as important to the government as it is to the general public. However, Turkish businessmen are quite interested in Africa. Very few Turkish thinkers talk about Africa. The Turks dreamed of the history of their Ottoman Caliphate. Therefore, Turkey is targeting the areas under the influence of the Turks during the Ottoman period. Erdogan also wants to exploit this sentiment of the Turkish people. But Africa is still quite small in the minds of the Turks. In the race for regional influence, Turkey is now constantly plagued by issues such as Syria, Russia, the Caucasus, Iraq, Iran, Greece, etc., which has left the Turkish media uninterested in Africa. Meanwhile, the Turkish economy is booming. The massive depreciation of the Turkish lira and the sharp rise in inflation are enough to keep people busy, which will be important in the next election. In this situation, the foundation for staying in power is to awaken the emotions of the Turkish people to Erdogan. However, the more Turkey deviates from its policy in exploiting the emotions of the Turkish people, the more it will compete with regional and global powers. Africa is a new battlefield for Turkey. Here, In competition with the big powers, Turkey wants to take a separate place for itself. Turkish drones will play an important role in this. France will be the biggest concern, because France, weakened by the colonial powers, will be most afraid of losing its influence.